What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so freaking excited for today's video. I think it's also probably one of my most awaited videos every year where I'm unboxing and doing a detailed flip through of my next year planner. So this year, like last year, I will be using the Ink Bucket 2021 planner. I have my 2020 planner right here with me. It's well loved and well used. So I was actually signed up on their email list and I was like, I can't wait to get my hands on the 2021 planner. And what do you know? They actually reached out to me and they wanted to send me the planner and the calendar, and I was like, yeah, you know by now that I'm a big fan of theirs, so I was just really honored that they wanted to send me their planners. So yeah, this is not a sponsored video as such. Either ways, I will be unboxing it and letting you know my honest, transparent thoughts the way I am usually. And also I'll be announcing a very exciting giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned till the very end. So first, I want to share with you all this 2021 calendar. The style of packaging is quite similar to last year's calendar packaging. So let's open this up. Oh wow. First thing I'm noticing that's very different from the last year's calendar is that this is actually textured. There's glitter on it. This is exactly like my planner print. I'm pretty sure these prints are similar to my last year's calendar. Actually, this year's, like, why am I saying last year? 2020 calendar. Yes, it is actually the same print. So this is my 2020 calendar. This is December and this is June of 2021 calendar. So the prints are same. So definitely there are like reused prints, but there are also new ones like this. Wow, this actually goes so well with my t-shirt. And the last one, wow. Okay, this is completely new. I love this one. The vibe is so Christmassy. So that's for the calendar. Nothing much to say. It is quite similar to this one. It's definitely wider as you can see, but this is also a little longer. And also the grids are definitely a bit wider, which is good because it is called an appointment calendar. So you can jot down more things here as opposed to like the smaller square spaces here, which for me personally wasn't a big issue because I don't use it like an appointment calendar anyways. I have to say though, I think I prefer last year's only because they have like these motivational quotes for every month, and I'm a huge sucker for motivational quotes. But needless to say, the quality is amazing, the prints are amazing. Okay, now coming to the planner. So if you pre-order from the website, you will get a lot of fun freebies. So I'm going to open the freebies first. So the freebies come in this really pretty cloth bag. Let's quickly show you what all you get for freebies. Oh god, I think this is the cutest addition to any freebies possible. This is called the Pet Therapy Calendar. This is how the calendar looks. Oh my god, how am I supposed to focus on work while such cute puppies and cats are sitting on my table? Wow. Okay, one more amazing thing is that they are again textured, like that textured glitter that was there on the calendar. It's also there on, I think, every print. Yes, it is there. This is so cute. I don't think I've seen anyone in India do this, so this is really unique and I love this. Oh my god. I think December. Just look at that cute pub and the reindeer horns. Next, I can see two notebooks here. They're quite thin. I'm pretty sure they have like some 50 pages, not more than that. These are ruled notebooks. They look beautiful. Just look how beautiful and aesthetic these prints are. I love this. I am a huge sticker lover. Oh my god, look at the first page. For an animal lover like me, this is a whole dream come true. So aesthetic. Just look at the colors. Very simple, very understated. Okay, then we have a set of face masks. This is so thoughtful considering the situation that all of us are in right now. Super loose for me. It does not look good on my face. But I think I can figure some jugaad out, maybe tie it, stitch it, do something. So basically these are 5 sheets, 10 prints because each sheet has 2 sides printed with again motivational quotes. Live your dream. I actually have a notebook with the same print. Creative juice. If you've been following me, you know I have the exact t-shirt of this print which I got from their website as well. Good thing is that with these prints you also get this wooden stand. You can just put it like this on your table, whichever side you want. So those were all the freebies that I got with the 2021 Ink Bucket planner. Now coming straight to the planner, which is what I think all of us are really excited about. This is the planner packaging. It's a magnetic box. Just love the print. It's so beautiful. I don't think I can ever get over appreciating her paintings. So when you open this, first you will find this really cute thank you note from Vidhi, the artist herself. And this is how my 2021 planner is going to look like. I went for the dated version and this is called the Tropical Berry. I'm a huge sucker for pink, so this just seemed about right. And it says small steps every day. And you can see in the magnetic box, there's this beautiful, very minimalistic artwork that says, here's to making each day a beautiful one. So that's for the box. I think it's a very pretty box. Like you can actually use it for like various things. In my 6 months review video, I spoke about some of the things that I wish were there in this or were done a bit differently in this. So maybe there might be some changes that I see in this, and hopefully it might be a better planner than the last year. Let's get into the flip through of this. So this is how the cover looks. I love the blush pink. That's mainly the reason why I got this instead of the other prints, because I love the color. Now when you open it, again a beautiful black and white floral print. And when you open it next, oh my god, if you have good calligraphy, you can actually write something here, just like the quote here. We have an overview of the 2021 calendar and also the 2022 calendar. I think I spoke about in my 6-month review of my previous Ink Bucket planner. I had mentioned how I wish there was like a highlights page. This space is for you to mention the highlights of your 2020. Then there's Hello 21. Here they say to use the space to write your plans for the year ahead. I may use it like that, or I might just use it as a highlights page again, because I really like writing down and knowing what I'm grateful for every single year. I might use this as the highlights page as well. I'm so glad they included the vision board here as well, because I did mention in my 2020 Ink Bucket video that I love vision boards, and it's just really refreshing to see the space on a planner. So I love that. I'm definitely going to use this. Okay, till now everything is going good. This is so different from like her usual style. It's very doodle style, very flawed, right? I personally love it. The colors are also so not what's normally seen in Ink Bucket. Okay, can we just talk about how this time, instead of just having like a goals page, they've literally divided the goals into different categories, which I love. This is what I normally do, but because that was not there in my Ink Bucket planner, I just went ahead and did it on like my other notebook. There's work goals, personal goals, health goals, financial goals, relationship goals, and other miscellaneous goals. On this side, you also have top priorities, habits to adopt, habits to cut, new skills to learn, do more of, do less of. Oh my god, if you could see my face right now, this is so well thought out and very useful. So this is like an overview of all the months of the year. This time it is smaller than last year. Last year I think we had like a bigger space. But yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. This looks good enough. If you watched my how I use my planner video, you would know how I personally use this section. Wow, what is this? I'm just really excited and surprised. This page is something I have to really think over how I'm going to use. Maybe I could use this as a mood tracker. There's literally every single day of every single month of the year. You guys have to wait and see how I'm going to use this page. Birthdays and stuff. I think I did mention how I wanted this section in my 6-month review video. This is so good. All the things that the previous planner lacked, this planner sort of makes up for it, at least in my eyes, and what I need. This is a very good addition. A fresh start. I think we're coming to the first month. Yes, we are. Love that they've kept the monthly view as it was in last year. They have notes here, again, super useful. Wow. They have this page where you can set intentions and agendas for the month, have like a basic to-do list, top 3 priorities. Oh my god, it's like they read my mind, because I think in my productivity hacks video, I spoke about how I always do the top 3 priorities thing. It's really helpful, and I can't believe that it's actually there in the planner itself. New things to try. Wow. Okay, let me spoil something for you, since you all know I'm doing Vlogmas this year, which is exactly related to this, okay? Just a spoiler there. I was really happy to see this here. Oh yes, they included the habit tracker in the beginning of the month. My god, I think they've watched my video at this point. So in my 6-month Ink Bucket video, I had mentioned of how it did not make sense for me to have the habit tracker at the end of a month, because every time I'm on a particular month, I'm not going to go at the end of that month and search for the habit tracker page. This way, every time I do turn to the month I'm in, I will automatically cross this page, because it comes at the beginning of the month and not at the end. I think I'm definitely going to use the habit tracker this time, unlike last time. Here they have I'm looking forward to, notes and doodles, a section I don't think I'll ever use because I can't doodle for nuts. Maybe I can just put a cute sticker here. They have expenses, bill, amount, pay by. For all us adults, this is going to be useful. And then we have important dates. So I think how I see myself using is that whatever birthdays and stuff that I've mentioned in every month, every time we enter a new month, I'm going to shift that to here, and of course any other new appointments that happen. I think that way it's very helpful to not always go to this page and just have this one page to look at and you're set for the month. I'm just also brainstorming as to how I can use it. So yeah, sorry if I'm blabbering too much. Oh my god. Okay, at this point I don't know if I should be surprised anymore. So in my 6-month Ink Bucket review video, I mentioned of how I don't like the checklist system, because for all us planners, we use planners very differently. For me, I didn't like the checklist thing because I don't use my planner as a to-do list per se. This just makes it very flexible for people like me who like to journal and put down their thoughts or daily musings into their daily log section. So this way the to-do list people can be happy, because of course you can just put bullet points and make this into a to-do list, but this also makes people like me happy who can just have like a very flexible look at how you can use the daily log. Weekly reflections, like we had it in the 2020 planner as well. Write about the highlights of your week, your achievements, all of that. This is a really good journal prompt. Start a new week with a grateful heart. Here we have this week's plan. Oh my god, I again love how this time they have been so thorough with categorizing different goals. I feel this will really make us more conscious of separating the two. Meal plan, this is something that was definitely not there last year, although I do wonder how much can I fit every day. I mean, तुम्हें breakfast लिखना है, lunch लिखना है, lunch में क्या क्या खा रहे हो वो भी लिखना है. So I don't know honestly how practical this is. Can't really speak about this yet. It's just my first impression. And we have weekly affirmation. Oh, this is a new change as well. In the last planner, they had their own affirmation. This time, they've clearly given us the space to write our own affirmation, which I feel is even better, right? Like, it's so much more personalized. It's so much more catering to you, your personal goals, your work goals. So love this change. Then we have calls and emails. A section that I probably should be using because I'm really bad at answering calls and emails. And there's a shopping list. Again, always handy to have this. We have dedicated section for each day of the week. And yeah, then we're back with the weekly reflections and the weekly plan. Reflecting back and reviewing what you did that month is actually really important. This time they don't have the habit tracker here. In the 2020 planner, they had the habit tracker here, which was very inconvenient. So I'm just glad the habit tracker is at the start of the month and we just have the good old month in review at the end. Really helpful journal prompts, biggest achievements, biggest challenges, new goals, fresh passions, things that made my soul happy. And we also have this notes page on the side. And then we move on to the next month. Love the print. I don't think I have to keep saying that because I'm just in love with their art in general. And yeah, that's how every month looks. We've been through all the pages. Also, I love small details like this. For April, we have this dark print. So even the color of the border and the headings change into that same dark color. So it really ties together. Even the font color becomes that. I just love how much thought has been put into this planner. This is how basically the flow of the planner will be. The only thing I'm not really sure of is the meal plan, because I know it just doesn't seem practical enough for me, but maybe I will figure out a better way, or if you are smart enough, please let me know how you can use this in a more practical way. But yeah, rest everything seems to be like the best additions compared to the 2020 planner. So this is the month in review for December. Remember how I mentioned that I really want highlights of the year, and I told you all how I'll be using the Hello 2021 page as the highlights instead of the plan, but it seems like I don't have to do that because they actually have a dedicated highlights of the year section here. This is even better than what I expected. We have plain notes section here, always useful. And yes, of course, my favorite part of any planner has to be stickers. Oh my god. Okay, what I can definitely notice about these stickers compared to last year's is that they are more colorful, more vibrant. Okay, so these are literally the exact stickers, but they seem more saturated here than here. Of course, it's just different vibes, but I personally love the bright look, especially for stickers. And then you have more notes because there's never enough notes apparently. Oh wow, okay. And they have this envelope flap at the end, which I really love because I love putting stickers or sticky notes inside this. In the previous planner, you can see that it was vertical and it's also smaller. In this one, since it is opening horizontally, it has more space so you can store more things. So that's actually a genius move. And yep. That is it, you all. Just look at them side by side. I've mentioned enough about this planner, how much it has helped me. But of course, it came with its own flaws, which I did mention. And this time I feel like many of those flaws were taken and changed. I feel it's just made it more user-friendly and just simpler to use. This one is definitely wider and bulkier, so it's easier to carry the 2021 planner around. There is this height difference. But yeah, overall, I definitely prefer the build of this just because my hands are small. So it's easier to hold this as opposed to holding this, because this is definitely bulkier than this one. So that was the flip through of the Inkbucket 2021 planner. I'm so glad that it is everything and even more than what I expected out of this. Now Now these are just first impressions. I can only give my final thoughts and like my review after using it for a while. So if you want to know how I'm going to go about using this, then make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of my future planning videos. Planning videos remind me that if you are a planner head like me, I have done quite a bit of planning videos on my channel, so I will link the entire playlist here in case you just want to go through them. Hope you did enjoy this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up.
The next video is going to be super interesting because I will be discussing different Indian planners that you can get that are good, bad, and just my opinions on them. So if you are interested in watching that before you make a decision on which planner to go for, then make sure you are subscribed and hit on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on that video.
Now for the exciting news. So as you all know or perhaps don't know, that I am doing Vlogmas this year, which will start December 1st, and I'll be posting a new video every single day of December until Christmas. I thought it's only right to start that festive spirit, and I thought that it'll be only apt that I give away this beautiful planner right here. Yes, this is my planner, but I have bought another planner, the same design, with my own money, so that one of you will get the chance as well to use this beautiful planner. Honestly, if I had the money, I would purchase like 10 of them and at least give away 10 of them to you all. But unfortunately, I myself don't have those sort of funds. But then I thought I also want to give something away to more winners. I am thinking of having 2 more winners. So the other giveaway gift is the Ink Bucket Desk appointment calendar, which unfortunately hasn't arrived yet, so I can't really show it to you, but I will put a picture. And with that, I'm also thinking of giving away these 2 beautiful notebooks. So you get both the desk calendar and these notebooks. And then for the third winner, you will get the vintage botanical notebook set from Ink Bucket. I really want to get it for myself because that's how much I love this set. So this set has like a hardcover diary, and then it has a soft cover notebook, and it also has a pocket book. So I just feel it's a very practical and useful set to have, and of course it looks stunning. Now for the rules of the giveaway and how you can enter it. First and foremost, of course, be subscribed to my channel and click on the bell notification as well. Second rule is to also follow me on my Instagram, which is @Meghna_Varghese. I'm sorry for those of you who don't have Instagram. This is sort of a must, but yeah, I hope you can either create a new account. Just make sure you follow me on my Instagram as well. The third rule is to be engaged with my videos throughout the Vlogmas series. So that's December 1st to December 25th. Make sure you're liking all the videos and commenting on the videos. This is how you can enter the giveaway, and that's by filling a very simple, straightforward Google form, which I will link in the description box and in the comment section. So make sure you please do fill it out, otherwise you won't be entering the giveaway, since I will be only picking winners from the Google form responses. Now there are a couple of do nots in the rules as well. Please don't spam me with comments and DMs like, please let me win, I really want to win, and almost trying to emotionally blackmail me. This has actually happened, y'all. That's why I've stayed away from giveaways for the longest time, because I just don't like making anyone feel sad, and when people put me in this uncomfortable situation of almost emotionally blackmailing me that I'm making them feel bad about them not winning, it really hurts me. So I don't want to see any of those comments or messages. Giveaway is just a giveaway. It is for fun's sake. It's nothing serious. So don't take a loss of a giveaway so personal that you feel so bad about it. Another do not. Please don't unsubscribe and unfollow right after the giveaway gets over. I mean, that's such a shitty thing to do when you think of it. As a creator, I can make out when a person is being fake and when a person is genuinely complimenting you or your videos. But yeah, make sure you do fill in the Google form, guys. I've again mentioned all the rules there. It's literally like a 30-second process. And let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for this. So I hope the response for this giveaway is great, and if so, I will definitely do another giveaway so you'll have more chances to win different exciting things. I can't believe Vlogmas is starting very soon. Freak, I'm so excited. I hope I see all of you there. Till then, stay happy, positive, and blessed. Bye.
What a wonderful world.